let's talk Gareth Bale, who, again, Darren, is making quite a few headlines, isn't he? Doesn't he always? We know Bale is set to make a decision over his future in the next few weeks, having met his hometown club, Cardiff City, recently. He's met the club's boss, Steve Morrison. He's held talks with the club. There is plenty of interest still in Bale, we're told. But it seems at this point, Bale to Cardiff is leading the way. He's torn between Cardiff and a move to America. That's the latest line. But Cardiff, the destination for Gareth Bale. If you were advising Gareth Bale first up, Darren Ambrose, what would you be saying to him?
I would be saying stay at the highest level possible.
What is that? Is that Cardiff City?
No, it isn't, unfortunately. I think it would be a strange move. I know why. Obviously, locality for Gareth Bale. But they just finished 18th in the Championship. You're not signing for a club, if that was to be the case, who's going to be competing at the very top. Even Gareth Bale signing for Cardiff, I don't think will push them to the very top of the Championship. Now, is there reasons behind it? Of course there is. He wants to be fit for the Euros for Wales. Absolutely. The World Cup, for Wales. So I think I would be saying, if I was advising Gareth Bale, sign for a Premier League side. Now, are there any takers? I'm almost certain there will be. Will he play every week? No, he won't. We know that, fitness issues. But the Championship, now, I'm not belittling the Championship. I spent over half my career in the Championship. It's a tough, gruelling league. And I don't think Gareth Bale is fit enough to play in the Championship.
I don't think he'll rip up the Championship because I'm not sure. Let me change that. I'm not sure how much he'll play.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more on that in a second. But anyone that thinks that Bale wouldn't be a match winner at Championship level is mad, aren't they? That he wouldn't deliver some huge moments in the Championship if he was to sign for Cardiff.
I'd say there's a chance that he could produce huge moments in every single game he plays, to be honest, in the Championship. But as you said, will he play every game? No, he won't. Will he play Saturday, Tuesday? No, he definitely won't. We know that. In the Premier League, there's an opportunity that you can do Saturday or miss a Saturday. I just feel he needs, with the World Cup coming up in Qatar, he wants to be fit for Wales, and otherwise there was question marks whether he'd even carry on playing. Why it ended the way it did at Real Madrid, who knows? They have their reasons, but to go from Real Madrid to Cardiff, and I'm not belittling Cardiff, it's just I think you could take another step. So to a mid to low Premiership, Premier League table.
I don't think he walks into a Premier League club.
Oh, I do.
And you know what? I wanted to ask Cardiff fans as well this afternoon on the Saturday session. Fans of a club, maybe in the Premier League, that want Bale, wouldn't mind Bale turning up at your club this upcoming season. Text us 1889, tweet us at talkSPORT. You all right with your club being, this is my view, are you all right with your club being used by Gareth Bale? We know his focus over the next few months will be getting into, you touched on it already, peak shape, peak fitness for November, December and the World Cup in Qatar. He has spoke about getting in a place where he is at the peak of his powers for his country's first World Cup in 64 years. That is what matters more than anything else to Gareth Bale. Yep. And maybe there's nothing wrong with that. Rob Page's international boss has said he hopes that Bale's next club is sympathetic to what Bale wants and needs. What matters more to him most at this point in his career is Wales. Should you be all right with your club being used, in my opinion, effectively a vessel for that? I don't know how much he's going to play after the World Cup. I don't know how much he's going to play over the next couple of months. He's away on holiday. Yep. Isn't going to return from that holiday until about a week before the start of the EFL season, the Championship season potentially with Cardiff. How much is he going to play? Yep. Are you all right with that? Should you be all right with that? You get his obvious match-winning abilities, but there is absolutely no guarantee how much you might see it.
I think, I mean, if you're Cardiff City and you've got an opportunity to sign Gareth Bale, I think it doesn't really matter the reasons. I think they'll be absolutely delighted with that. I agree with you. Will we see him after the World Cup in a Cardiff shirt? Potentially not. But I think they can use this, and like they probably already have used it for other players to come into the football club, that you've got an opportunity to play with Gareth Bale. So they're using this to their advantage. It quite clearly worked for Cardiff and for Gareth Bale.
One here. Why are you assuming Bale has offers from the Premier League? I'm not assuming anything. We know of Cardiff's interest in him.
Yeah, well, we're not assuming anything, but I just feel that would be a natural move for Gareth Bale to go to the Premier League with Wales in the World Cup coming up. I personally think there will be takers in the Premier League. They'll know what Gareth's about. They'll know he won't play every game. But when you have someone like Gareth Bale on your books, obviously from a shirt selling point of view, it works for any football club as well. He's a huge name. It'll attract more signings. Like a Newcastle, for instance, I think would definitely be a taker.
But we know he'll play in September. We know he'll play in October.
Yep.
But around that and after that, there are no guarantees. Wherever he ends up, whether it's Cardiff City or not. One here, loads of people getting involved. Bale has always been an overrated player. Average player with a bad attitude. One here, though, the other side of the spectrum. I'm a massive West Ham fan. I'd take Gareth Bale in a heartbeat. It's the one position we've struggled through a lack of signings, but I would expect him to take a pay cut in order for us to suit his needs to be fit for the World Cup. Another one here, I'd have him at Everton.
Yep.
Loads of people getting in touch.
World-class player, changes games. I mean, there's a lot of people that I'm not sure about the overrated shout. Can't remember who said it, but the overrated shout. I don't know. There's another.
There was no name on that.
No, there weren't Cardiff fans saying they're happy to the Bale use him as just to get fit, and you would if you're Cardiff, because let's face it, a lot of the Cardiff, if not all of them, are going to be Wales supporters as well. So they're going to want Gareth Bale to be fit for the World Cup. He is a world-class player, and he still has world-class ability. Maybe not world-class fitness at the moment, but he's got world-class ability. And I want to see him in the Premier League.